Okay.
I'm gonna put just a little bit of cornmeal in with some regular flour.
I see, Daddy. Oh, see. I can't see them. What we're doing?
Let's see here. We got cornmeal in the bottom.
Yeah.
And we're gonna stir it up.
Yeah.
You gonna put your little finger in there? We're the only ones eating this. So those of you that are freaking out.
I made it, Daddy.
My 3-year-old's finger is gonna get in it at some point anyway. Okay, get your fingers out of it.
Look at my fingers.
Okay.
That's what happens when you let a 3-year-old mix that.
Yeah.
Now
I
we
know.
you can kind of see it's a little coarser than normal flour, but we just put a little bit of cornmeal.
We can
Okay.
touch it.
Okay, get back.
Now this is when we're
Look at
gonna
my
put
hands.
I have the chili powder over here.
our salt. And this is our big sea salt. I use a big coarse sea salt for everything. I'll just like the bigger salt to
Quit.
stand out, but it's gonna melt off into this. We're gonna put quite a bit of salt in that mixture. No matter.
Chili powder.
Put some of that in there, a good healthy amount of that. It's chili. You want that New Mexico chili powder in there. And cumin is right here. And a good healthy amount of cumin in there. A little bit more of that cayenne. And this is something that you have to play with all of this stuff when you make it yourself because it's different for how everybody likes it. But you're gonna watch this turn to like a rust color. This is gonna be what we're gonna use to season the rest of the time. Chili. Because we're going to continue to add water to it until everything cooks good. We're going to put some more tomato sauce in it here in a little while. All those things are liquid. Of course, we're already overflowing with liquid here just a little while ago. Another thing we did off the camera is kind of drain the grease off the top. We don't want too much grease in there. And as it cooks down, that water pushes the grease to the top.
Yeah.
So we drain that grease off the top.
Yeah, no, Dad.
All right. Let's see, we've got like a rust-colored mixture here.
I see, Daddy. I'm doing.
See there, son?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Keep your fingers out of that. You're gonna put them in your eye. So all that chili in there.
I see that chili.
Now let's take a look at our product over here. You can see we have a lot of fluid in it still. So we'll go ahead and show you the process of kind of getting that fluid down. We're keeping our water for our beans. Oh my God. Live on camera, my clumsiness. And that's a mess for us to clean. What we're doing right
Well,
No, I'm gonna have to clean that up here in a minute.
here. I'll help you. That was definitely all me. Live on camera. Everybody watches me play Fortnite for that same reason, to watch me stumble and fall.
yeah. I do it like that.
It's funnier when they fail, right?
Mom,
And yeah, that was a big failure.
Yeah, that was a big failure. Grease all over our white cabinet. That's gonna take some cleaner.
It's a good thing I have bleach.
And you can see I'm just kind of pushing it down slowly,
I don't
letting the
want
grease that's on the top push into the spoon
Mom,
over
Mom,
the
I want to
edges.
see.
Son, you can't see. You can see Daddy's mess on the
Trying to
counter.
get a little bit of the water, of course, but we want to bring these levels down.
Yeah. Mom, that's yuck.
Yeah, son, I know.
I don't want to take that.
Whatever.
If I like Dr. Pepper, I'll take that.
If I like Dr. Pepper, I'll taste that.
Until then, I'm not taking that.
You're so silly, son. Oh, what a mess. And this towel's already pretty covered. Just from cleaning the counter out. Mm-hmm. This one's not going to be enough. That's a big mess. Don't want to use that one. Don't want to use this t-shirt.
Well, I'm going to keep it on the beans. And yeah.
Keep it on the beans for a minute. My soul flush here. Why is that?
Because I used it. Why don't you get one of these shirts off the counter, love?
I try and wipe this up as best I can for the immediate purposes. Oh my god, what about this?
Leave your bicycle alone.
No, it's broken.
Yeah, because you broke it.
Mama, I'm supposed to throw it. But I can still ride it. But I can still ride it, Mommy. But I can still ride it.
No, you can't ride it.
Yes, I can. Yes, I ride it.
Okay, that's good. Just clean the corner if you can. A little bit.
That looks so flexible.
Sorry about that, stream. Have to watch me clean. Nobody wants to do that.
Oh, they were looking at the pan. They didn't see you, so.
And we're gonna go right on top with this
Whoa,
mixture here.
you look too much.
You can see that.
What you think?
It's gonna absorb most of that grease that was still on top. We're gonna absorb into this. Gonna keep us with that kind of rooey looking stuff that we had earlier, mixing with that water.
A beard and you be catcher.
We just mix that in there. That's gonna start absorbing that water, bringing us up to that chili looking texture that we want.
Mommy cat.
Take your ball away, son.
You can see how hearty that looks. And that chili meat that you get, like I was saying, that's where you get that hardiness in that meat. It's not gonna cook down like hamburger meat would. And you see how that already thickened that way up. Took a lot of that moisture down that we had. You've got kind of clumps in there a little bit. You just kind of go through and break them up. They're going to absorb the juices, the moisture and everything, and they're going to break apart on their own. The dry spots on the inside are gonna absorb the moisture, and they're gonna break apart as well, because we're gonna leave this on here, as you guys know, until tomorrow. So this is gonna just sit and stew. We'll have to continuously check our moisture, keep it at the right moisture content. All the way to the bottom. Make sure we're not. From the bottom to the top. There you go, guys. You can see it's looking like chili. Definitely.
Yeah.
Here's one of the beans. You can see that the beans are still,
Oh,
they're soft, they squish,
go that way.
but they still have some strength.
Actually.
That's beautiful. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna let that simmer. You can see the moisture level, and then I'm sitting right at the rim of my crock pot, and it's got a good simmer going to it. I'm gonna leave it sitting like that. I'm gonna keep checking on it about every 45 minutes, an hour, until that burns off a little bit. About 1:30, 2 o'clock, I'll probably be going to bed. I'll probably overfill it just a little bit with water for me sleeping, so that it doesn't burn down too much. And then I'll check it again in the morning. It should be burned down to a consistent texture with chili by in the morning, and I'll continue to repeat the process until we have it simmered down to where we want it and where we can eat it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll have the next segment for the chili tomorrow, where we finish